Good morning. I'm Narmatha, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity, working at Dr. S.N.S. Lakshmi College of Arts and Science. In today's lecture, we'll see about system calls. So, in this system calls, we'll see about what is system call, what is a system program, and types of system calls one by one. First one, system calls. It is a programming interface to service provided by the OS. It returns in the languages like C and C++, mostly accessed by the program via high-level application programming interface or rather than direct system call use. Three most common APIs are Win32 API for Windows, POSIX API for POSIX based systems, and Java API for Java Virtual Machine. There is an example of system call. System call sequences to copy the content of one file to another file. So here we have source file and the destination file. In between that, we are passing a messages and we are sending the files. What we are doing. So all the operations are done in between source and destination file. System call implementation. A number of associated with each system call. A system call interface. It maintains a table index according to the numbers of the system call. It invokes the system call and OS kernel and returns status of the system call and any return values. The caller need know nothing about how the system call is implemented, just needs to obey API and understand what OS will do as a result call. API system call OS relationship as described in this picture. So we have user application, system call interface, and the relationship between this. So user side we have user application, and the kernel side we have system calls and the operations that is performed in your hardware system. System call parameter passing. Often more information is required than simply identify of desired system call. So exact type and amount of information vary according to OS and the call. Three general methods used to pass parameters to the OS is simplest, pass the parameters in register. Parameters stored in a block or a table in memory, and address of block passed as a parameter in a register. Parameters placed or pushed onto the stack by the program and dropped off the stack by the operating system. So block and stack methods do not limit the number or length of parameters being passed. So these are all the three methods. Parameter passing via table. So we have registers and user program and OS. So in between, by using the register, we are passing parameters for the system call. Types of system call. So we have different types of system calls. So first one is process control. So it creates a process, load and executes, wait until getting a signal, and it performs a debugging operation, and also it performs a lock operation to manage the process shared between different systems. File management, to create a file, open, read, write, and want to set any or attributes means we use a file management system called device management system called. So requesting a device or releasing a device, read, write, repositioning, get device attributes, and set device attributes, we are using this. Information maintenance. So to get the time, date, and system updates, we are using information maintenance. Communication means by sharing a messages between host and um, the client or a user. So for sharing the information, we are using a communication system call. Next one, prediction. So it controls the access of the resource and provides permissions and deny the usage. Standard C library example is given here. So here we are using a printf statement to print, to write the thing on your output screen like greetings. So that is given here. Example, MS-DOS. So it is a single tasking system. Simple methods to run a program. No process is created. Here it has a single memory. So it loads program into memory and overwriting all the things what you have specified. FreeBSD example. So Unix is variant. Here it performs a multitasking. Cell executes fork system call to create process. So executes to load program into process. Cell waits for process to terminate or continues with user commands. So process exists with if code is 0 means no error. If code is greater than 0 means error code is displayed. Next one, system programs. System programs provide a convenient environment for program development and execution. So file manipulation, status information, programming language support, program loading and execution, communication, background services, application programs we are using as system programs. So here we have file management, status information like information about date, time, amount of available memory, disk space, number of users, how we are logging and debugging information. So all these things will be presented in status information. File modification, it contains text editors to create and modify file, special commands to search content of file or perform transformation of the text. Programming language support compilers, assemble debuggers and interpreters sometimes provided. Program loading and execution, so it loads program and execute it. Communication, it provides communication between users and the computer system. Background services, so we have so many background services, so by this services only you can execute your system calls. Application programs, so we have so many application programs, by using that will enable and we perform program execution task. So from this you'll understand about system calls. Thank you.